Hey, what's going on internet? Josh Noel from SonduckFilm, and in this video we're going to talk about how music and color determine the mood for your film. To show how music and color can determine the mood of your film, we're going to show the same video sequence 3 different times, just each time we'll have a different soundtrack and a different color palette. So let's jump right into it. Let's show the first clip and see what we have. So that last clip was rather depressing. You may have thought she wanted to commit suicide, or she was obviously going through some depression. And we were able to make that mood come to life because we had a sad song and we had a color palette to complement that song. So the music is really the #1 driver, and we'll show an example at the end of the video how the music is the #1 driver. But the color palette really gets to sell and enhance that experience visually, so something you have to think about. Now let's say we want to just turn this completely around and do something a little bit more hopeful. Let's go ahead and roll that clip and see what we can do. So that sequence was the opposite of the first one. It was a little bit more just a nice day at the beach. We were able to flip the colors around, and you definitely didn't get the sense that she wanted to commit suicide or anything like that. But we're gonna go ahead and change this up and do something a little bit more in the middle, where maybe she's just waiting on someone, a little bit more dramatic, but not completely depressing. A little bit hopeful, but not exactly, butterflies and rainbows. So when it comes to which element is more powerful to creating your mood, it's definitely going to be the music, and I'm going to show an example right now. So we can see that the scene is a little bit depressing, but nowhere near as impactful as the first scene with the blue palette. And for me watching, I just feel a little bit uncomfortable watching because I don't really know what to think, but I get an idea that it is depressing. And the reason why the blue palette and that colder look works so well is because the visuals help complement what you're hearing. But at the end of the day, if you're trying to create a mood, the music is going to help sell that way further. But also keep in mind, we didn't talk about story. We're just talking about audio and visuals in this video. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot that goes into actually creating true emotion in the film. So we'll talk about that in a later video. But in the meantime, as we move towards that direction, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this. And please let me know what you guys would like to see. We have a lot of great projects coming up. And please be sure to hit us up on our social media networks. Those links are in the description of the video. And as always, thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you have a good day. I keep looking at this monitor. It's not even funny. Like, I have bad eyesight, so I can't see that camera. Like, the monitor is on top of the camera. But right here, I see the monitor. You know what I'm saying? And then if I look over here, I get blinded by the light. So I have 3 things, that I can look at here. I'm trying to look on the camera, but this light is like, hey, you should look at me. This monitor's like, no, you gotta look at me. And this camera's like, why are you doing this video? Put me to sleep. I'm tired of recording. I'm your camera. I need to be buried in the backyard. And this microphone's like, hey, I'm up here. And this light over here is like, why are you using a backlight on this wall? What are you, like a noob? You gotta do orange teal? Orange, teal. You're getting a little bit teal in my face.